And with someone I trust, no, you see, most of the time, no, I'm not. That means that most of the time I've not really looked at them with that.
With a sexual eye.
You understand?
Okay.
So with that one, if you are saying then is someone I love, I'd rather settle with. But it is the energy should be reciprocated.
Yeah.
And that energy, that reciprocation of energy, no, most of the time you can get that from someone you trust.
Hi guys, we're back again.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey,
I'm not doubting it. That is so good. I'm also sharing it.
You know, you should not trust human being 100%, but there are certain things that you can trust some people upon. Like
what are you both bestifying? That you cannot bestify with me.
no guy wants to flop when they are with someone they are interested in.
The friends are not around my corner. Do advise me. I should go back and play with the game. So, Charlie, if you don't get anything now, we finish. We go cross.
but like then subscribe.
Yo, lovely people, and welcome to With The Vibe. If this is your first time joining, we are very grateful for you being here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel With The Vibe and share the link to your friends so they would also not miss out. Hit on the notification button so you get notified whenever we post new episodes. So I'm here with King. That is what the ladies usually call him, but his real name is Derek. And we are here to have a short conversation. And your opinions are very, very, necessary and needed. So if you have an opinion to share, the comment section day, just voice it out. Yeah. So King is going to help us with the topic for today. So you don't know, but I told you.
Yeah, you told me, but I don't know how to phrase it.
Are you sure?
Okay, so the topic for today is: would you rather settle down with someone you love or someone you trust? Settling down, we mean for life, taking an oath, staying committed. Would you prefer to do that with someone you love or someone you trust? King, the ball is in your court. Okay.
First off, thanks for the support. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now let me get back to the boat. Would I settle down? Would I settle down with someone I love, or rather someone I trust?
Yeah.
Well, for me, you see, this. If you are asking this question now, my answer automatically will be someone I love.
Okay.
But if you have to ask me this question in like 15 years time or 17, 18 years time, I'll tell you I'd rather settle with someone what I trust.
So breaking out from these two with all sincerity. So assume you are in your 15 years from now. Assuming
I'll settle down with someone.
So
I
be real.
I'd rather do. 50-50.
Unfortunately, you can't do 50-50. You're doing one. Choose.
One.
To choose,
You
like
see,
when there's a choice, it means there are two
Means
options.
there are two options.
So you have to pick up what you think went perfect.
Fingers crossed, the person I trust is beautiful. And she has. Oh yes.
Hey,
yes.
Physique now. The person I trust is beautiful.
They have to be.
Yeah.
I understand if you're not beautiful, I won't trust you. So that's because if I love someone, it's because they have what I want. Instead, being a friend by.
Okay.
You understand?
There's a calling.
And with someone I trust, no, you see, most of the time, no, I'm not. That means that most of the time I've not really looked at them with that.
With a sexual eye.
You understand?
Okay.
So with that one, if you are saying then is someone I love, I'd rather settle with. But it is the energy should be reciprocated.
Yeah.
And that reciprocation of energy, no, most of the time you can get that from someone you trust. Because you understand?
I really agree.
You understand?
Yeah.
So broken hearts they pain, breakfast they pain. So that's what I was saying. If I'm in that level, my dream tell me say I'm not ready for any basa maybe something that someone will come and play with me and then you understand. But this one that you're telling me say I have to choose just one.
Yeah. So what are you choosing? No kululu. Just tell us what you are choosing and be frank with it. Someone you love or someone you trust. Who would you rather settle with?
That's my problem. That's my problem.
What is your problem?
Is it there can be I don't know who I'll be trusting in the next future. But you see, let's talk about this. Maybe the person I trust is not my type. But I trust them because they are trustworthy. That's it.
But you know what makes it different? We're talking about a relationship and settling down.
Okay, so if I'm already in a relationship with a person,
not necessarily.
Then means I've since and all of that. So can I trust the person now? Fine. Then that one I'll settle with someone I trust.
Okay, so this is the difference. If you are presented with two women who you know perfectly,
I know very well.
Who you know very well, but now you are given the option to settle down with one.
Oh, then I'll take the person I trust.
Who would you trust?
Because I know.
Or who would you love? So who between these two, who would you?
I'll take the person I trust to settle down with. Because if they brought them to me there, then they know what I want. So obviously those two people have what I want. And I'll take the person.
Not necessarily they have. I know you are centering on the physique because it's very significant. But if someone has the physique and they don't, because aside the fact that physique plays a significant role, there are other things I would look a little bit above your physical appearance.
Which is?
Factually, if you are beautiful and you don't have manners, I'm not going to settle with you. Truth be told.
So the person
if this is the person you are presenting to me, she is beautiful. She has all the things.
You said physically. We can't take these things into consideration.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Trying to play them.
No. So what I'm saying is, if this question were asked of me, I would settle down with the person I trust, because what I believe is, trust cannot go without love. What I mean is, love can be built, but when you have someone's enormous trust and they reciprocate that trust, you know, even when heaven moves, this person will. See, when you have someone's trust, it speaks louder notes. There are some people, they can call me and say, Charlie, this guy did this, and I can swear they never did it. And truth be told, they never did it. They were being lied upon. That is the level of trust. But when it comes to love, I can love you and not trust you. But you can't trust someone and not love them. The reason I'm saying you can't trust someone and not love them is, trust is a huge risk compared to love, because a lot of things are at stake. Your, how do I put it? Your personality, a lot of things goes into you trusting someone. Because today people can love and unlove you. You know, people can love and it just happens like that. But when someone gains your trust and they keep their word for a couple of years, even when they do something to you, you understand the fact that, oh, this is not the usual person who is with me. So if I called you, Charlie, I'm coming, and you weren't able to come, and tell me, oh, this is and this and this and this is what happened, I would understand, because you have never disappointed me, not even once or twice. So if you tell me, Charlie, there is a huge traffic here, there is this, because of that I am late, me, I don't get yawa. So if it comes to settling down, it is a bigger risk to trust someone. You understand? Because you literally tell them
it's a bigger risk to love than to trust.
To me, I'm speaking for myself. To me, it takes something huge to trust, because this is someone you are literally putting your everything into. Just say every single thing before no. Everything you are willing to put your head on a spike for them.
Okay.
But you can love someone and not even be willing to die for them, because you know that, oh, we me don't. But if you hear if you get phone calls say your girl cheat on you, some people when they love them a woman, but they tell them say your man cheats on today, it will turn issue. They won't even ask that, how true is this? They won't ask that, how true is this? But they'll be like, oh, but if a man trusts you and they tell, oh, Charlie, your woman they cheat on you, make you put the love aside. The first thing will be, Charlie, this is what I heard of when you did. It be true. Then this is someone who trusts you back. They will tell you, no, this. They will give you evidences. A typical example of a relationship where there is trust. I've told you that when you're going somewhere, tell me where you're going. This is a couple of friends have done this, and it really spoke trust to me. So they are going somewhere and they tell their boyfriends, not because their boyfriends are controlling them or anything, like to keep them updated. Oh, Charlie, baby, they go here. So if anything, a day plus this, a day plus this, a day plus that. The guy is like, okay, be safe. After she left, she met the guy's uncle. So the uncle saw her in someone's car. Then the uncle called the guy. I see your woman for here. Then the guy is like, oh yeah, I know, she told me. The uncle, oh, yeah, she told me she should go do this, go do this. You know the guy? Yeah, I know the guy. Be this. Then the uncle said, oh, if you know her, then be okay. Then the guy called the girl, so, but I did my uncle say, see you, where you did. Then she was like, well, I did plus this, will be there, every day. And he confirmed everything. So when there is this communication between people who have trust for themselves, see, there is nothing that can break that trust. Love can be broken today and tomorrow. But when there is concrete trust, this is my opinion, you are entitled to have yours and you can explain it better and it will be convincing. But for me, to settle down with someone, I'd rather settle with someone I know that when I'm not there, they get my back. You know, someone that will feel called and she will tell me, say, or he will tell me, say, bro, at the come right there, and they will show up for you. Not someone, oh, baby, I love you, baby, I love you. Baby, I need 500 cities. You every day asking for money. But someone who trusts you and you know, oh, this guy has potential. Even if he doesn't ask me, and he asks me for the first time, so me, trust speaks a lot. Because I can love you and not trust you. But I don't believe I can trust you and not love you. Because trust in itself takes love to trust. That is my opinion. Trust in itself, it takes a lot of love, a lot of commitment, a lot of energy. Today, people are loving people they don't even love. People are mouth loving people they don't actually love. That is my opinion. You are entitled to yours. But I would rather build trust with someone and along the line, when I say, oh, Charlie, things are going a little bit, you know, already I get a trust give you. So it's no big deal to risk for the love. That is my opinion. King, do you have any other thing to say so we don't talk long?
I chose trust, right?
Are you asking me?
I chose trust.
You weren't so certain. Trust. You were trying to draw lines between physics and all of those. And now come to physics. The reason why I'm not even talking about physics is because people physically change.
It's not always, bro.
It's not, but majority of people change.
It's not always.
It's not always true, but majority of people change. People adapt to good environment and they become much more beautiful or ugly. There are some celebrities who are being thrown. Like people, they love them. Like so they get the money, then they enjoy the life. They aren't taking care of their physique. In as much as they have the money, they are looking like rock bouncers. You fool. I mean no disrespect, but some, like I said, people change. And one of the closest kind of buddies I have made was like when he was dating his wife, she was so slim. But when they got married, now if you see the woman,
Protein does.
Protein, I don't want to mention name for you. I don't want to mention. Gidi, no be Gidi. Gidi no marry. Gidi Asha woman. God forbid. So straight up, he told me, like he's told me a couple of times, Charlie, don't go for physique because people can change. And he's told Charlie, my wife asked her to marry and now she be slim. People figure I marry her when she big. But those who know the beginning of a relationship, they know say, no, this now she be slim. Yeah. So physique people can look fine today. They give birth tomorrow, then they spread like a conte. With all due respect. People will give birth today and they become thinner, they become uglier. But there is something that speaks more than physique because this flesh will, one way or the other, get some wrinkles, you know, wounds, sores, a lot of things can do this one. But when the character is pure, the heart is clean to the person who we are relating to. And forget the skin, forget the appearance. But you go feel fix a lot, though when you have the money, but something speaks more than how we look. That's why I said from the beginning. You can be beautiful, bro. If you don't get manners, you don't get vision. I'm sorry, Manchabi will not go that way with you.
Alright.
Yeah, if you don't get manners, then you don't get if you're then you don't know how to do a couple of stuff. Charlie, Manchabi is not the right guy for you. King. end with us, then we call it a day.
And I'm on your boat.
Yeah, in my boat. So you see, I convinced King with accurate details. You can convince us if love stands out for you. It is acknowledged and welcome on With The Vibe. So guys, keep it locked and your opinions are welcome. And if you have something to share, probably other topics worth discussing and you want to share with us, so we do the impact and move for you. You're welcome. This is With The Vibe, this is Manchebi, and this is King. Keep it locked.